Hello, unconventional conventionalists. Yeah, I let my channel fall behind again. Sorry. It's just been one thing after another between Hairspray, getting ready for MechaCon, and the MechaCon itself, and then just a series of unfortunate events that happened this week that sent me into a fit of depression. I've had some setbacks, but I'm feeling it tonight, so I'm doing it. So, welcome to another transition update. As of the 24th, which was more than a week ago, sorry again, it puts me at 22 months transitioned. And I got two things to mention. One of them is I gotta start taking better care of my body in the sense of when I pee and how often I pee. This is going to get kind of personal, y'all. You know, this is how it works. This is how Bad Girl does things. So, late last year, I had a situation where I noticed a pus secretement coming from my downstairs parts, and I got very worried. And also there was uncomfortable stinging while urination, and I had to urinate much more frequently than what I usually do. After looking up all these symptoms, guess what? They match that of an STD called chlamydia. And I recently had fucked a trans man who wasn't exactly the most cleanly individual, and I was like, well, damn. So, yeah, I was upset, and I went to go see the doctor, and got medication, and it went away. So I really didn't think much of it after that. Until about 2 weeks ago, when the same symptoms came back. And I'm like, okay, hang on. I have not fucked anybody nasty recently, okay? I've been hooking up, but it's been with some clean people, okay? So I did more research and come to find out that a lot of the same symptoms of chlamydia can also be found in urinary tract infections. And I looked up frequent causes of that, and the number one cause of UTI is not going to the bathroom enough and holding your pee for too long to the point where your bladder expands, and that makes it easier for bacteria to get through the bladder wall and infect your inner urinary tract. We see, accurate to her name, Bad Girl kind of has a bad habit. You see, tucking takes some effort, and a lot of times I would go 12, 14 hours without taking a piss just because I didn't feel like moving my tuck job, taking a piss, and then putting a new one. And we're talking like a 15-20 minute process, and I just didn't feel like dealing with it, so I held my pee all day long until I got home, and all was said and done. And then I removed the tuck job and peed for like 5, 6, 7 minutes straight. That is what gave me UTI. I was holding my pee for way too long. So, I got a refill on that good old medication that got rid of it last time, and antibiotics, and I've taken them, and I'm good. It's gone again, but I gotta be more aware now. Good news is it wasn't an STD. Bad news, I have to pee whenever I need to pee. Alright, I can't keep pushing like the way I have. Things are different, I am now a 30-year-old, actually going on 31 tomorrow. Happy birthday to me. Actually, by the time you see this video, it will be my birthday, so happy birthday to me now. Yay. Say your happy birthdays in the comment, because birthdays are so special once you're over 30, let me tell you. But anyway, I just got to remember that unless I want disgusting white pus coming out of my dick hole again, I need to pee at least a few times a day. And that's just the way it's going to be from here on. And, but there's something else I want to share with you guys. Another update that may not necessarily be connected to my transition, but I kind of feel like it might be. Because it just kind of came out of nowhere. I'm taking an interest in poetry. I have an appreciation for poetry that I really didn't have before. And, also I kind of like write my own poetry on a whim, and it comes out pretty good. I recently wrote 2 poems, I felt inspired, so I sat down and thought of some words that rhyme and put them all together, and here are the results. I like to read these 2 poems that I wrote for you guys, just totally on a whim. Let's see what we got. So, neither one of these have titles. This is just poems that I just pulled out of my sexy ass. So, the first one is, I was upset just at my lack of romance. You know, I got frustrated because, you know, I crush on so many people, and, you know, they fuck me once, and then they refuse to fuck me again, and I just feel used. And, because I frequently like to dress up as a doll, because I have the dollification fetish, this is a poem that I wrote just expressing how I felt at the time. There once was a doll, she was pretty as can be. A playmate picked up Dolly and asked, "Play with me?" And so Dolly played for hours, oh what fun! But Dolly messed up when it was all done. Dolly fell in love, she forgot what she is for. A toy, for play, just another fucking whore. And so here lies Dolly, in her bed of trash and tears, until a new playmate comes to toy with her heart and fears. I wrote that in a night. Like, not even a night, like an hour. And I don't know, I just feel like that's kind of impressive. I kind of impressed myself with that. Until I wrote this even better one, literally last night. The inspiration for this one is that a good friend of mine was leaving town, and she actually got on her plane today. So last night, I went out of my way to go see her at work, just so I could have some closure before she left on her trip. And after, you know, I got to see her, and, you know, I got to say my goodbyes, and I had that closure that I needed, I came home and I wrote this poem. Now, I try to keep everything anonymous on this blog, so even though this is a very positive and sweet poem, I'm going to omit the final line of it because that is my friend's name. Alright, so here it goes. Across the club floor, there was a unique dancer, a young goth woman with strut of confident stature. Pastel white skin, her hair jet black, an ass so firm, the perkiest of rack. Her bod skimpily clad in Batman lingerie, and waist-high fishnets in torn disarray. But what lies beyond this image of perfection? The true beauty of her, reserved for friendship connection. Smiles that are genuine, a wit so strong, her cracked diamond heart, just wanting to belong. A gamer, a dork, a sweetie, a friend. The rivalry dispersed, our love we did amend. Fly off, dark angel, to the adventure that you seek. A kiss of my matte lipstick imprinted on your cheek. Stay safe, be happy, until we meet again. Goodbye, farewell, adieu. And the last line is my friend's name that rhymes with again. So, yeah, I kind of surprised myself with both of those. So this is something I kind of want to explore a little bit more, you know, just out of nowhere I have this passion for reading and writing poetry, and I think it's pretty neat. So, like I said, I don't know, I'm not particularly certain if that's somehow linked to my transition. It may just be a click that came out of nowhere, but I wanted to share it with you guys. I did. So, that about does it for this transition update. That's all I got. And, thank you guys for listening. Sorry I'm so far behind. I'm gonna make some efforts to catch up now. I got some more videos for you guys coming up in the next couple weeks. I promise. You know, there will be content. Love you guys. Stay sexy. Keep on masturbating. Salute.
Bad to the bone. Bad to the bone. Bad.